Yo, 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 yo. I wanted to get on this a little earlier so it'll give people a chance to see what I'm doing or whatever, man. But this morning's been hella hectic. But I just wanted to go over some bets that's happening, that's going on so far. A lot of very interesting things been happening this week, and I got a bunch of parlays. Like, okay, with the World Cup going on, like Underdog decided to run a special where the special was 25-1 with a $20 minimum. You feel me? But you had to select a soccer player in order to do that, which is dope. I'm not a big soccer player, like a soccer watcher, you feel me? But I took the time, I researched, and I figured out what all was going to be the best move for that one. And I did the under for, for Tyler Adams for he needed to hit a one shot at the goal during the U.S. soccer team match. And the over-under was 0.5. I did the under. And I hit that so far. But that's a part of the 25-1 odds. So you got to have 5 different things moving at the same time. So the first thing that I did, that I saw, like, because you had to do this, like, right on point. Like, you had to catch it the same day, the day before the soccer game. But all of the lines were a little random. So the first line that I saw was Saquon Barkley, 96.5 total, like rushing and passing together. He's going up against Washington. Washington stops everything. What up, Lucky? What's happening, homie? This is a different kind of video. You feel me? We're doing football bets today. I'm not even going to be on here for too long because I got a bunch of things I need to do, and I'm going to be watching all of these games and things of that nature. We'll discuss music at another time. But I gotta run through these. I ain't got much time. Saquon Barkley, 96.5 total yardage. I'm doing the under. Why? Washington is a run stuffer. Now, the line was a little low. Like, it was like a 77 yard line. So I decided to add on the passing because the way that the offense operates, they don't really throw it to Saquon as much as many would like them to. So adding the extra yardage on top, I think that was worthwhile. But we'll see if he ends up breaking like 100-yard passing or something like that ridiculous. I'm going to be mad. But I like that bet. And then I focused on the Steelers game because I'm still a fan. I've been following the Steelers all my life, and they play in a pattern. You feel me? It's not difficult to see the kind of pattern that they be playing. So I try to place money on them. Not with my heart or whatever, but you got, this game, Pittsburgh versus Atlanta, is going to be running the ball. Like, there's no way that Atlanta deviates from the fact that all they do is run the ball. Even if they get stuffed, they ain't got nothing else. Like the tight end of the future, injured for the year. Mariota is not the quarterback that they want, and Riddler is not looking good. So Mariota is the starter. So what they gonna do to try to win games is just run the ball 100 times. And the best way to get at this particular line, to get with the Steelers, because we're coming with the pressure off the edges. We're not blitzing, but we got TJ Watt coming off the edges. And the best way to offset that is to design runs. And I've always seen, design runs and check downs. And what I've seen is Atlanta loves to run the ball through Mariota. So I got over 36.5 rushing yards for Mariota. And then Pittsburgh, they keep on underutilizing, not underutilizing, the lines are always super low when it comes to quarterback rushing, when that's what Kenny Pickett does. When it's not there, he runs. So I'm like 20 yards. The line was 20.5 rushing yards for Kenny Pickett today. I think he hits that. Deontay Johnson, I got him for the over 5 receptions. Why? Because he's going to get 10 looks, at least. He's going to get a solid 10 looks every game because Deontay Johnson, he's the best receiver we get. He's always open. The separation that he gets off the rip is amazing. Now, whether he catches it or not, that's the question. But I do believe Deontay Johnson, if he gets 10 looks, he's going to catch 7 balls because accuracy is what Pickett has always done. But that's the first bet. That's the first parlay. 25-1 odds. $20 max. So I put in $20 so I can get like $500 off that thing. But then you got a game that I really want to look at, which is the Eagles versus the Titans. Titans, you pass on them. You do not run on them because they have 0-0 pass defense. But you cannot run against these big boys. Like the defensive line and linebackers are next level. So, but yet that's why they are like a top pass funnel defense that you pass on. And as long as the Eagles can figure that out, where they could see that, they should be able to see that their coaching is pretty good, but they've been focusing on the run recently. But if the coaching can see the fact that they're the worst pass defense in the league, one of the worst pass defenses in the league, to go along with the Lions. The Lions are amazingly bad, but they've been doing a lot better recently. But if they can do that, then Devonta Smith, 59.5 over. A.J. Brown, 78.5 reception over. Jalen Hurts, 224.5 passing yards over. All of that can hit. But then, I mean, when you look at the Titans, is whenever you do like multiple bunches like this, they want you to bet on the opposite side of the game too. And the only person I trust on this side is Derrick Henry. 86.5 rushing, that's a lot. Especially against the Eagles defense. The Eagles is a top defense, but it's the King. King Henry can run over anybody. If there's anybody that you trust in Derrick Henry, but that might be where I lose this one. And then I threw in an extra one so I can get the 10-1, the 20-1 odds. And that's Herbert over 288.5 passing yards because he's playing against who? Is it the Raiders? Is it the Raiders? Well, that game is going to be ridiculous. But that's all my parlays that I got. You feel me? Well, not those kinds of parlays, but I also got, I'm betting the lines. I got a line parlay as well. Eagles, minus 4.5, as they are, like I told you, the Titans, they can pass against them. If they pass against them, they should go well more than 4.5 yards. Well more. I got the Chargers versus the Raiders, like I said. Well, this one, Chargers cannot defend anything, and the Raiders are showing up. They're putting up big numbers. Jacobs is playing amazing at this particular moment. So give me that. Over 49.5. Steelers are +1. I think the Steelers beat Atlanta here. Seahawks are -7. Have you seen how banged up and borderline giving up the LA Rams are at this moment? Seahawks should win this one easily. I did that in my my Pick'em league. Not so, like, that could be a crazy upset if Warford comes in and balls out, and I will be pissed. I would be pissed if that happened because my options for my Pick'em league is either Dallas or the Seahawks. And I want to save Dallas for next week. But Seahawks though, now I could save them for next week too, and they've been struggling as of late, but they know they have to win this game. You feel me? There's no sleeping. There's no like they lost the last 2 games because they got beat by the GOAT. And then the last game they lost as well. So they're like one game out the playoffs, coming up against a team that has serious injury issues right now. They lost for this game. Aaron Donald ain't playing this game. The other defensive lineman, All-Pro Super Bowl champion, ain't playing this game. The linebacking core still alive. They still got Jalen Ramsey playing, but they got no linemen going against a team that's going to run the ball because they got one of the best they got one of the best rookie running backs in the league. And the last in this parlay would be Kansas City at Cincinnati. I'm doing over 53 points. They're going to score points, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these offenses, especially with what's his name coming back? Jamal Chase is coming back this game. Please believe me that this game should at one point in time erupt. Whether it's the third quarter, fourth quarter, maybe it could start off slow like they did last year. But usually these games kick up because this is going to be an offensive showcase. And I love that one. That one might get like $700 in it if I can get that. But then I got the fantasy league. Hold up. Let me check my fantasy right before, just to make sure, because this is the last one and I didn't check it yet. And there's only 2 minutes left. I got to get the picks in. I ain't got no outs. I'm not playing Cortland Sutton today because what's his name got activated. The receiver, the opposite receiver, Jerry Jeudy, got activated for Denver, and that offense is trash. So I'm going George Pickens and Najee Harris, both Steelers, in my flexes. I could go Kyron Williams, running back for Seattle, for the Rams, because they're going to try to run the ball at least, but I don't trust it. Lamar is healthy. I got Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews. I ain't give everybody I got like 3 different fantasy teams. But I got Kenneth Walker, who should run a muck on these Rams. Christian Watson, Fields is coming back to play. Fields looks like he's playing today. So Green Bay is going to have to pass the ball. Christian Watson could have a big game. Joshua Palmer, because Williams he re-aggravated his high ankle sprain. He came back too soon. Joshua Palmer's going to fit right in there as the number 2. He's been doing good. Hopefully he'll hit. That's my fantasy team. Besides the suck up and Dallas defense, baby. But I'm looking good. This is who I'm going with. And that is it, bro. That is it. The games are about to start as we speak too. Good luck to everybody. Pray for me. Hope I hit some. Next week, I'm actually going to try. Well, maybe when I get back, because I got to do some other things today. You feel me? But maybe when I get back, I'll try to hop on and we can watch it together. I won't be playing it, but I'll be talking all the way through this shit. It's a pretty big game, pretty big day for me. Fantasy football playoffs around the corner, trying to make thousands of dollars. You already know we about to get it, though. I'm going to try to be back in a bit. Y'all be easy.